Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Blessed Crafts. I'm so happy you're coming to join us for this wonderful collaboration. If you guys have not been around for this collaboration, hold on to your seatbelts because this is a great one and you are not going to be disappointed. We are working with some great people and I will have everything linked down below and I will discuss more about that here in a little bit. So we are going to be getting into just our imagination. Ooh, 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 ooh. So stick tuned. We got some great DIYs coming to you. See you in a little bit. Alright everyone, so this is hosted by Kathy Jo DIYs, Rustic and Lace DIYs, and our guest host this month is Crafts Unleashed by Robin. And this is just our imagination, so I hope you guys enjoy. So our our challenge items are hula skirt, paintbrush, and a dog leash. They really decided to make us guess this month. This was a kind of a challenge. I hope you guys are okay dealing with me just talking. I couldn't get my Wi-Fi to turn on, so I don't have any music. So it might be kind of quiet, and I am so dang tired, so bear with me. But here we're starting off with my paintbrush, and I am going in with Pedal Pusher by DIY Paint. You can get all the DIY products from Sammy at Unicorn Dust Designs, or oh my gosh guys, I'm so tired, I'm drawing a blank. Upcycled by Bree over at their websites. Right now, after I painted it, I do go over 2 coats with it. I'm going in with my antique wax, and I am just kind of giving the metal an antique look. I was inspired by doing this by Sammy, actually, on her channel. She did a paintbrush not too long ago in one of her projects, and I absolutely loved it. It turned out so good. She did some molds and stuff on hers. I didn't do molds. I just played around with some of my my embellishments and stuff like that I have in my stash and everything. I really loved how this turned out. Surprisingly, how easy it is to uptique a old paintbrush. This one's actually fairly new, but anyway. I had these little picture type scrapbook pieces in my stash, and I really like this little guy in the top hat, so I cut him out kind of in a circle like he was in a picture frame type look, and kind of just glued him down. These little flowers, these come from Walmart, from like in their scrapbooking sections and stuff like that, so you can get those fairly cheap. An antique button, these you can get all over thrift stores, garage sales, stuff like that. And I just thought that looked really cool there sitting in the flower, so I put that in there. This here, I don't even know, guys. I have a bunch of this kind of stuff, and I don't even remember where I got it. I think I got a big pack of it and just a random thing from a garage sale. The flowers I got off of Amazon, and the little keys and what do you call them? Gears. I got them off of Amazon as well in packs of, I don't know, like 50,000s or something like that. I don't even know. But I've had those in my stash forever. I've been meaning to make a scrapbook for my cousin's wedding. She kind of did a punk wedding, and been meaning to do that for quite a while. Have not even started on it. Have not even done anything to do with that. So But I had a bunch of that stuff left or for that thing. So anyway, DIY number 2. I got this little birdhouse and I'm going over it with sea glass. I'm just going to go over the middle of it, sides and back. I do cut out a lot of this because you don't need to see it. Black dress, top and bottom, roof and everything. And then I'm going to take my leash here and, cut everything off. And then I'm just going to cut the handle of it off. We don't need that little handle part. And then I'm going to grab my birdhouse that I just painted up, and we're going to embellish this roof with the dog leash. It's going to kind of give it a, kind of a interesting look on a kind of shingled look, I guess. I kind of thought this would kind of look kind of cool. So I just start gluing it down. I do overlap it a little bit. And I do kind of give a little bit of a overhang at the bottom. And then I do this throughout both sides. I probably could have cut some of this out because you don't need to see both of the sides since I'm explaining it to you fairly quickly. It does seem to fray at the tops and bottoms a little bit, but it's not horrible bad. So, and to be honest with you, I was getting a little nervous about this time that I wasn't going to have enough of the dog leash and I was going to have to go to Walmart and get another one. I mean, I was kind of just like, oh my gosh, I don't know, is it going to be enough? Kind of running pretty close here. Yeah, I was really curious. It was like the perfect length, you guys. Like the absolute perfect length. It ended exactly where I needed it to end. It was, it couldn't have been even any more perfect than what it was. Yeah. And I do only have the 3 projects for you for the 3 must items too, you guys. I wish I could have gotten more projects out for you, but this weekend is just so blasted busy. I have so much going on. So here I'm going to take a chippy brush and some chestnut, maybe it's not chestnut, I don't remember. Oh no, nutmeg brown in apple barrel, and I am just dry brushing this on. I start kind of going a little light, and then I kind of go in a little bit heavier because it's just wasn't showing up, and that leash was just sucking up the paint. I wanted to make this look like rustic, like it was starting to rust on top, like it was actually like tin maybe of some sort, and it was rusting. And then I start antiquing the whole thing. I don't really go so much into the blue. I do kind of really lightly go into the blue a little bit, but it ain't a whole lot. I do more of the roof and stuff, but it turns out cute. My favorite probably is the paintbrush. That one really spoke to me. So here's a couple more of these little transfers that I got. These ones are really cool, really pretty looking. They're a bunch of mushrooms and like owls and stuff. More very nature-esque, and it'd be very cottagecore style. But I figured we'd give these a shot. So I would I cut out a few mushrooms, and then there was this dragonfly and stuff. I didn't go really heavy-handed in there. First of all, the birdhouse isn't very, very big. So I didn't want to overload it with a bunch. And those mushrooms were a lot bigger than what I thought they were going to be. So I didn't want to overload it too much. So we went with this one, and I did have to fold it over a little bit, but it seemed to work out okay. I just rubbed it on a little bit. If you haven't seen me work with these yet, these ones come from Amazon, and they're kind of like stickers. They rub on real simple. Like you see, I'm kind of just using my finger, and once you get them started, they rub really quick. They are very sticky, and they're kind of, like I said, they're kind of like a sticker type, but they, gosh, I forgot to take pictures again, you guys. I am so sorry. DIY number 3. I promise I got everything in the final reveal, and I do a pretty slow transition into that. So this one I stain 4 of these stir sticks, paint stir sticks, and a crate from Dollar Tree. The stir sticks come from Amazon. These are ones that don't have the handle things on them and stuff. But I just stained them with my antique wax with a baby wipe and everything, just to give them a little darker look. And I'm gluing 2 of them to the back, normal size, and then these 2 front ones I'm going to cut down a good little length. So I'm basically just measuring the front side of it. I want it to be a good chunk shorter. And then we're going to just glue them down to the front of it. So I'm just kind of basically making a dent in it and then just breaking it off. And then we're just going to glue these down. I want to make sure they're level. It doesn't really seem to matter because I didn't glue it completely. Like, it's not like their feet or anything, but whatever. Like I said, I'm tired, so I'm just rambling at this point. So yeah, we're going to glue them down here. I grabbed this little plaque thing. This came from Walmart, I believe. I think Dollar Tree has stuff similar to this. It does have a little bit of an edge on it, but I think this one actually did come from Dollar Tree. Or not Dollar Tree, Walmart, I mean. And then I'm just going to glue right down on the top. I did get this a little cockeyed at first, and then I had to just pop them right back up and then readjust it. But I'm just kind of gluing this down. This is going to be our little roof. This is the first time I ever made anything like this, and I actually didn't turn out too bad. So here we're going to go in with our grass skirt. I am trying to prop it up so you guys can actually see what the heck I'm doing. So there's a little knot up there, and then you just can pull them right off after you trim that little knot. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just trying to keep it as easy as I possibly can. So I'm trying to just keep these. This one actually did come undone, but I'm just trying to keep these together as they did on the Hula skirt, just to make my life easier. So that one I just kind of tied in a knot. But here I'm just going to put a dab of hot glue, and then I'm just going to glue it down. And then I'm going to do the same to, any of the other ones. I'm just going to put a line of hot glue, and then I'm just gluing them down as we go down the thing. And then I do a line of hot glue down the bottom, You'll kind of see that here in a little while because I don't do that through the entire thing. But anyway, so here, after I get the whole thing covered on top, I'm just going to glue these down to the bottom of this little, I don't know, tiki hut, I guess you would call it. I was okay with it not being a total full on the top. It's kind of why I rustic it up. Gosh, I can't even talk. So I'm just trying to kind of just glue them down to where it's not going to like blow everywhere and get everywhere. And then we're going to leave a little overhang and we're just going to cut the excess off. Just kind of a very simple thing. Kind of skipped one, but anyway, you kind of see what I'm doing here. And then I grab one little strand and just tie it to the two front ones here, just to kind of offset and to give it a little bit more pizzazz. I didn't want to do the front of this. I didn't want to overdo it, and I do like the wood look and everything, but I wanted to give it a little bit more looking like it is a like a little tiki hut or whatever. So anyway, so here I'm grabbing one of those jumbo popsicle sticks, and I do stain this again with whatever was left over on my baby wipe from before. And then I'm grabbing a Sharpie, and I'm just writing on here roughly just seashells for sale, 50 cents. It's not even centered, but I was okay with that. I'm kind of going farmhouse, and everything is okay because farmhouse is never perfect. It's my excuse for everything. But it's, I think of it as something like this, as a little girl or something had a bunch of seashells that she collected off the beach, and she wanted to set up her own little thing to sell them and everything. That's kind of where my mind goes. So it's not going to be perfect. It's kind of why I did it slanted and everything like that anyway. So, I didn't have a whole lot of small seashells either. All of mine are like huge. So this is kind of where it went. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, this is a final reveal, and I only have the 3 projects for you, but let me know down below what you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys go check out the playlist. Make sure you go check out everybody in the playlist. They're wonderful people. Definitely go check out Brenda over at Rustic and Lace. Oh my gosh, I can't even freaking talk, you guys. I'm so tired. And Kathy Jo over at her channel. And go check out Robin at hers as well. They're all wonderful ladies. Definitely give them some love. Make sure you hit the like button down below. Comment. That really helps everybody's channels. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, you guys. I enjoy having everybody. It's a pleasure to get to know everybody and to be a part of this wonderful community and to get to know everybody. So subscribe and comment. God bless everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye, y'all. I'll see you in the next one.